to another teacher talk session tonight. And tonight we are going to have another session with different educator from different part of the world. And our guest is an education leadership specialist and HR management and certified international trainer and AI certified trainer Mona Sawan from Lubanan. When she comes, we are going to start our live session with her. And now let me. There's a kind of a problem on Instagram. I don't know and how to fix it. I tried different things, but it takes a little bit time to join. Hi, Mona. Okay, can see that you did it. Just wait now. I accepted your request. Hello. Okay.
Hello, hello.
Hi,
So,
hi, Mona. You
hello,
see?
sorry for delaying. It's a technical issue. Sorry,
No
I'm very.
problem. No problem.
Maybe from
Okay.
your side, I don't know
No,
exactly.
this is not from your side or my side. It's about the Instagram. There's a bug, a kind of a problem about it, but that's okay. Now we are fine. You are here and we are
مثلا.
ready for the session. Okay. And before starting our live sessions, I would
Mm.
like to say thank you very much for accepting my invitation for Teacher Talks and being our guest tonight, Mona. It's a great pleasure to have you here tonight.
Thank you so much for having me, Volkan. I really appreciate what you are doing through the Creative English page. It's such a great way to connect educators and share ideas.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mona. And I think if you are ready, and we can start. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm
Sure.
ready.
All right. I know about you, but maybe our guests would like to know about you. So can you tell us about yourself, please, and a bit about your experiences too?
Okay. A little about me. I am Mona
Sure.
Sawan, and I specialize in educational leadership. I have had the chance to work in teaching, school management, and training teachers to improve their strategies. I've also got master's degree in educational management and leadership, as well as human resources management. Throughout my career, I have worked with the students of all ages and helped teachers enhance their teaching methods.
Uh-huh.
Right now, I'm really focused on bringing technology into education and developing new ways to teach. I also lead professional development programs to support teachers in growing and improving. On a personal note, I'm passionate about learning. I love taking new courses and certifications to stay ahead of trends in the field.
Mm-hmm. I see. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mona. So for this information about you yourself. All right. So my next question is, what was or were your turning point or points in your own education?
Uh, yes, okay. For me, a big turning point in my education was when I decided to pursue a master's degree in educational management and leadership. It opened my eyes to the broader impact education can have and how important strong leadership is in shaping the future of students and teachers alike. Another turning point was realizing how technology
Uh-huh.
could transform education. Once I started exploring how technology can enhance learning, I became passionate about integrating it into teaching and supporting educators and using it effectively. These experiences shape my current focus on leadership and continuous learning.
I see. Okay, thank you for sharing your turning point with us, Mona. All right, so Mona, you have been in, the education for a long time, and you have also, the taught for a long time. You mentioned it. So during your career or during this time, probably you have tried different techniques, methodologies, okay, and strategies in your lessons, or you try to teach them or explain them to the other teachers or your students, and probably you have a philosophy of teaching.
Of
What is it?
course.
What is your philosophy of teaching?
My philosophy of education, of teaching, I think education isn't one size fits all. It should be dynamic and tailored to each student's needs. In my opinion, education should be student-centered, interactive, and adaptable.
Uh-huh.
Every student is unique, and as educator, it's our responsibility to create an environment where they feel safe, motivated, and empowered to learn. I'm a strong believer in inquiry-based learning, encouraging students to ask questions, think critically, and explore concepts on their own instead of just memorizing facts.
I
On top
see.
of that, integrating technology and gamification can make learning more engaging and effective. It's all about making learning exciting and relevant.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yes.
your philosophy of teaching. All right, Mona, thank you. Thank you for sharing with us. Okay, as an educator, probably you have a lot of stories in your life or education life. Sometimes you have, bad stories, and sometimes good, sometimes failed ones, and sometimes, of course, like all other educators, we have some success stories. Can you tell us maybe one or two success stories of yours? Something inspirational.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh, One story that stands out is when I worked with a struggling student who had almost
Uh-huh.
lost interest in learning. Through personalized strategies and consistent motivation, we found ways to make learning enjoyable for him.
Yes.
Seeing his confidence grow and his academic performance improve was a proud moment. Another success story is my journey of training teachers. I have had the opportunity to conduct various workshops and hearing feedback from educators saying that my sessions help them improve their teaching methods is truly rewarding. Knowing that I'm making an impact beyond my own classroom keeps
Uh-huh.
me motivated.
I see. Okay. And thank you for the story that you tell us here. Thank you very much, Mona. Okay.
Welcome.
So, uh, and then again, educators, like most of educators, we try a lot of activities in our lessons for our students, okay, to teach them something or sometimes to have fun with them. And I'm sure that you also have different activities in your mind to use, or you have already used a lot of activities in your lessons. Can you tell us one or maybe two activities that you like to use for your classes? Your secrets in the classroom, secret activities.
Secret activities. In my teaching, I incorporate digital tools like Kahoot,
Ah,
Quizlet, Socrates for interactive vocabulary practice. These platforms make learning words fun and memorable.
uh-huh.
Another favorite activity is role playing, getting students to act out real life conversations in the target language. This approach helps build confidence and the practical skills.
Mm-hmm. You use that activities for your classes. All right. So they are I really like Kahoot to use them. It's very digital activity, digital tool that we can use it, and it's really fun to use it. Hmm. I love
Yes,
that Kahoot.
gamification is essential in these days, especially يعني, for that learning not be boring. So we should not we should integrate gamification during our classes and our lessons.
I see. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mona. Okay, Mona, there are a lot of teachers, especially new teachers, to start their career as a teacher, okay? And so, as an experienced one, what are your suggestions for the new teachers for their career?
You mean the most important qualities and skills to be successful,
No, no, no,
right?
no. I mean, another question. This is another question. Suggestions for the teachers for their
Yes, yes.
career.
Okay, I'd say always be open for learning. Teaching is a journey, and there's always something new to discover. Also, don't be afraid to experiment with different teaching strategies. What works for one group of students might not work for another. Most importantly, build connections with your students. When they feel comfortable, they learn better.
I see.
This is my suggestions for new teachers, yes.
That the points that you mentioned, they are really important, especially an activity or content you use for a group of students, maybe not work for other group of students. You're right.
Yes, yes,
You're right. You need to be
right.
careful the activities or the content or the things that you choose for the students. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mona. All right. Mona, you have taught a lot of students in your career, and you have seen a lot of students in your lessons. And as an experienced one, can you tell us the challenges of students about learning a new language in your perspective? Not from the teacher's side, but for the student side you have taught.
The challenges of students about learning a new language.
Yes.
Okay, one major challenge is fear. Many students are afraid of making mistakes. Another difficulty is lack of exposure. If they don't use the language outside the classroom, it's harder to retain it. Also, the differences between their native language and the new language can sometimes make grammar and the pronunciation tricky.
These are the things that you realize.
Yes.
For the students. I see. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mona. And when you think about the school or the classes and the students and the teacher health, especially mental health, are really important. Okay?
Very important.
Very
Crucial.
important.
Yes, of course.
Exactly. So sometimes students and the teachers may have different and difficult times, okay, especially mentally. As an experienced one, how important is the students and the teachers' mental health for their school life? And what are your suggestions for this?
It's extremely important, Mr.
Yes.
Vulcan. It's extremely important. In my opinion, a student's ability to learn is directly affected by their mental well-being. If they are stressed or anxious, it's harder for them to focus and absorb information. The same goes for teachers, by the way. Burnout is real. And when educators feel overwhelmed, it impacts their learning. Schools should prioritize mental health just as much as academics. It's extremely important for both, for the students and the teachers. Maslow before Bloom.
Yes, you're right. You're right. A good point, Maslow for Bloom. That's a good point about it. That the mental,
of course.
Yeah. If you have a kind of if your mental health is not good enough to learn something or to teach something, so it's not easy to do that. Or
No, never.
I see. Thank you very much. Okay, Mona, and I think you have taught different countries also. Have you taught in different countries, or have you been in different countries, or only you have been teaching in Lebanon?
Yes, via online, some countries, workshops
or
supplementary sessions.
Oh, I see. Okay, I
for
got it. All right.
students. It's a
So,
private tutor, yes.
uh-huh, I got it. And my next question is, what are the difficulties? We just talk about, the student side, but what about the teacher side, okay? And what are difficulties that you face or the teachers face about teaching a new language for the students?
Teaching a new language to students from different countries can feel like solving a puzzle.
Uh-huh.
Uh, each student brings something unique to the classroom. One of the biggest challenges is the language barriers. Students come in with different levels of proficiency, which can make communication tough. For example, in a diverse classroom, some students may understand the language well, while others might struggle, which can affect their learning experience, especially for those who are studying here in Lebanon, American system, and they have in the same class Lebanese system. This is a good example. Another challenge is the cultural differences students bring with them. Their backgrounds can shape how they learn and interact in class. In some cultures, students might be more reserved, while in others they might be more outspoken. Recognizing these differences is key to teaching effectively. To tackle these challenges, I think teachers can use visual aids, interactive activities, real-world examples to make learning more engaging and accessible. So by understanding these barriers and implementing the right strategies, teachers can create a more inclusive and effective learning environment for all students.
I see. I got it. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mona. All right. And the idea you mentioned here about the teaching a new language. All right, great. Okay, so sometimes, of course, probably like all other teachers, probably you have faced also some students in your classes that they have difficulties to understand some topics, or they don't understand what you teach at that time, and they come and ask you again, Mrs. Mona or Miss Mona, can you help us? Because I didn't understand the topic. When you face this situation, actually, how do you help your students when they need extra help, all right, about the topics that they don't understand?
When students need extra help with topics they don't understand,
Yes.
I believe it's important to be patient and flexible. Patient and flexible.
Mm-hmm.
I start by figuring out what they know and where they are having trouble. Then I explain things clearly, breaking down complex idea into simpler parts, scaffolding. Here we
Oh, I
use
see.
scaffolding, yes. Then I explain things clearly, breaking down complex ideas into simpler parts. I also use visual aids like diagrams or charts to make abstract concepts easier to grasp. We have to take into consideration the learning styles of the students. So
Mm-hmm.
encouraging students to ask questions and participate in discussions helps them engage more with the material. So providing extra resources such as videos or practice exercises can also be beneficial. So creating a supportive environment where students feel comfortable expressing confusion is crucial. In my opinion, incorporating Bloom's taxonomy into this approach can be highly effective.
I
How?
see.
Yes, Bloom's taxonomy is a framework that categorizes the learning objectives into different levels of complexity, from basic knowledge to higher order thinking skills. By structuring learning objectives across these levels, from remembering and understanding to applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating.
Oh, I see.
Teachers can design activities that cater to various stages of learning. This method ensures that students not only grasp the material but also develop critical thinking skills and the ability to apply their knowledge in diverse contexts.
I see.
For example, after introducing a new vocabulary, a teacher might ask students to use the words in sentences. Here, we are using applying, compare synonyms, analyzing, assess the the word choice in different contexts, evaluating, and create a short story using the new vocabulary it's creating. This progression encourages deeper engagement and mastery of the language.
I got it. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mona, for the idea you mentioned here.
Welcome.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's very
So
important to
that's
scaffold and
important.
to use Bloom's taxonomy, of course,
Exactly.
and taking into consideration the learning styles of the students. And at the beginning of the year, teachers should do the questionnaire of the learning style to know how to deal with the students.
I got it. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. To deal with the students, and if the students they don't understand what the teacher tried to teach them for extra help. Okay, I got it. Okay. Mona, when you think about your country, right, Lebanon, and probably like in every country there are a lot of problems in education. And when you think about your country, if you had the chance to change one thing, all right, about education in Lebanon, what would you change?
Uh, Difficult question.
Yeah, hard question.
Yes, it's very hard since in Lebanon we are struggling in the curriculum. If I could change one thing about education in Lebanon, I'd make sure it's better and more accessible for every student. So, education must be accessible for every student. The education system here has been struggling for a while. Unequal resources, political instability, and policies that haven't been updated since 2007. All of this has made things really unpredictable and honestly less effective than they should be. But here's the thing. I believe we can make a difference. First, we need to invest in our teachers, give them the training and support they need to do their best. Second, we have got to update the school curricula to match what students actually need today. And third, we have to make sure every school, no matter where it is, it's public or private, has the basic resources to provide a quality education. The good news, by the way, the Ministry of Education has already started working on this with their education reform roadmap 2025. Yes. It's a plan to improve teaching, how schools are managed, and how the system operates overall. If we all get behind this plan and push for these changes, I really believe we can create a fairer, stronger, and more effective education system in Lebanon. It's not going to be easy, but it's definitely worth fighting for.
Right.
Yes.
See. Okay. I got it. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mona. All right. For your ideas about the education system in Lebanon, your advice, they are important. Good. Thank you. All right. So, we all need to motivate ourselves, to do something. Okay. And especially also we need kind of a motivational things for our job. What about you? What motivates you at your work?
What motivates me at work, honestly, it's seeing students and teachers grow.
Mm,
There's nothing more rewarding than watching a student who's been struggling finally get it. You can see that moment of understanding light up their face, and it's just amazing. Or when a teacher tries out a new strategy and it actually works, you can feel their confidence grow.
I see.
Those little wins remind me why I am so passionate about this field. But on a bigger level, it's the belief that education can truly engage, can truly change lives. It's not just about teaching facts and the skills. It's about
Yes.
opening doors, creating opportunities, and helping people see her own potential. That idea keeps me going even on the tough days. It's like if I can play even a small part in that process, that then no, it's all worth it. Yes.
I see. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mona. Mona, and we have a couple questions left, by the way, and I hope it's so far so good. I think so. And what I'm gonna ask that, the term of AI, artificial intelligence, it's everywhere right now, especially in education also. And as
I
an
am I
experienced
I
one,
am I
you
am
are
AI
also.
certified trainer. Yes, of course.
Yes, I
Yes.
know, I know. That's why I'm gonna ask you this question.
Mm.
And as a certified teacher, what is your opinion about using AI in education?
Uh, I believe AI is truly a game changer in education. Yes, it's a game changer. It has the ability to personalize learning, provide instant feedback, make lessons more interactive and engaging.
Yes,
However, it's important to remember that AI should be used as a tool to enhance the learning experience, not to replace teachers.
uh-huh,
So the human connection that teachers bring to the classroom, like understanding students' need, providing support, fostering relationships, is irreplaceable. Yani, never.
mm-hmm.
AI can support educators in these areas, but it can't replace the value of human interaction in education.
Definitely. Mm-hmm. I totally agree with you. Okay. It does AI, it just makes our, the job more
It's a
easier.
tool. It's a
Yeah,
tool, not to replace
exactly.
teachers.
Definitely. You're right. All right. Thank you. Thank you very
Welcome.
much. And Mona, we talk about the AI and other things. It's not easy to follow the technological improvements education sometimes. All right. So, as an experienced teacher or educator, how do you follow technological improvements in education world? What do you do? What is your opinion or what are your suggestions for the teachers?
Uh, Education is evolving fast with technology,
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
and I make sure to stay ahead of the curve. I do this by taking online courses like those on Coursera or edX, which keep me updated on the latest tools and
Mm-hmm.
strategies. I also attend webinars such as those from Oxford or Cambridge to hear from experts in the field, being active in professional learning networks
Nice.
like LinkedIn groups or educational technology forums allow me to exchange ideas with other educators. And of course, being part of AI communities like Magic School AI helps me dive deep into how AI is shaping education. It's all about continuous learning and staying connected with other professionals.
I see. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Mona, for your suggestions about following technology improvements. All right. So, we are all doing, especially educators, we are all doing different things for our job. And we try we do some projects, we do, maybe sometimes we have kind of, the class works and group works, or we do a lot of things for our classrooms. And what about you? What are you doing for your job right now? And are you doing anything special? And do you have any plans or do you have any projects for your job?
Right now, to be honest, I'm focused on enhancing digital education in my school,
Mm-hmm. Oh, very nice.
helping teachers integrate online learning strategies like using Google Classroom, Padlets, Zoom, Microsoft Teams more effectively. I'm also working on training needs assessments to identify where teachers need additional support, whether it's with classroom management or using new technology tools.
Mm-hmm.
Additionally, I'm exploring AI driven education tools like Magic School AI and
Yes.
GeoGebra and to see Fed simulation to see how they can help personalize learning and make lessons more interactive. It's an exciting time, and I'm always looking for ways to improve the learning experience for both teachers and students.
Oh, I see. Thank you. You are doing really great things, by the way. Thank you very much for sharing them with us here, Mona.
Welcome.
All right. Mona, as a successful people, I think they always, they have role models, or they always, get inspired from other successful people. When you think about yourself, do you have a role models, or who are your role models? Who inspires you for your job or the things that you do?
Uh, True
Hard
inspiration,
question, I know.
yes. True inspiration often comes from those closest to us. For me, one of my biggest role models is my sister,
Oh,
Abir
very nice.
Sawan. Yes, her dedication, resilience, and ability to balance both personal and professional responsibilities inspire me every day.
Very nice.
She continuously pushes me to strive for excellence, and I deeply admire her leadership and determination. Another individual who greatly influences my perspectives on education is Miss Layal
Yes.
Ghaddar. Her passion for education and her creative approach to teaching push me to think differently and continuously strive to provide better learning experiences for my students.
Mm-hmm. I see. And thanks for that two important people in your life, and you are lucky, probably.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Mona. The time flies, Mona, and sometimes we do not know what's gonna happen in the future. So when you think about your future, right, probably sometimes you do, but you just guess. How do you see yourself in 10 years? Will you still be a trainer or teacher, or will you try another job or jobs? What is your idea?
Um, looking ahead, I'm excited about the future and where my career in education will take me. In 10 years, I see myself still deeply engaged in the field, but with a greater focus on research and innovation.
I
Uh,
see.
I plan to pursue a PhD in educational technology because I believe technology will continue to revolutionize learning. My goal
Yes.
is to contribute to developing digital education strategies that enhance both teaching and the student engagement. I also hope to play a bigger role in shaping education, whether through consulting, policy making, or leading large-scale training programs for educators. No matter where my journey leads, my passion for improving education and supporting teachers will remain at the heart of everything I do.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Thank you for sharing your plans with us here, Mona, for the future. All right. Thank you. Okay. So, oops, sorry. Just a moment. All right.
Don't worry.
Okay. And there were a lot of times in our life, and when sometimes we face, some difficult times or challenging times, and when we face that times, sometimes we cannot handle the problems, or sometimes we cannot find a solution for it, and at that time we think or we say on our own, oh, I wish I could have a kind of a superpower so I could easily solve it. So when you think about this for our lessons or for the classrooms, if you could have one superpower, right, to use it in the classroom for your students, what would it be and how would it help you? That's another hard question.
If I could have one superpower in the classroom, it would definitely be the ability to instantly make students love learning. So when students are excited and passionate about what they are learning, it makes everything else fall into place. Engagement, participation, understanding all become so much easier. Imagine the magic of that kind of enthusiasm in every lesson.
I see. I see. I got it. Thank you for the superpower that you want to use it with your students. That's really a superpower that
Yes,
we need to.
makes students love learning. Yes, of course.
Yeah,
It's
it's
my
sometimes really hard to make them love learning, okay? Learning new things for them, okay? They push us a lot when we try to teach something. They don't
no.
want to learn it, so
When students are excited and passionate about what they are learning, so it makes everything else fall into
easier.
place.
Exactly.
Yes, and
Uh-huh.
so they will engage, participate, understand anything if they love
Perfect.
learning. Yes.
Exactly. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mona. Okay, Mona, think that we finish, the interview and you step outside your home and find a lottery ticket that ends up winning $100 million, which is a huge amount of money. What would you do?
Hopefully,
Be honest. Be honest, Mona. We all wish that.
$100 million.
Yes. All
Oh,
right.
many things to
So,
do, many
okay,
things.
so we are ready to listen. So tell us, be honest, what would you do?
Imagine winning $100 million. What would I do with all that money? For me, the answer is simple. I'd invest in education.
I
I'd
see.
start a foundation to support underprivileged students and fund research on innovative teaching methods.
Uh-huh.
Education has the power to change lives.
Exactly.
And I want to see that money to make a real impact in this field.
Mm-hmm. I see. That's really great point you mentioned. What about yourself? Wouldn't you use it some for yourself?
Of
When we're
course,
traveling around.
of course, many things. But
I see.
yes, the big one, I invest in
I see.
education.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mona. All right. Yes, and now I'm gonna ask you my last question, all right, of our session. Ready for it?
Yes, ready.
Okay, okay. What is your motto? Another hard
What is
question, I know. A
all your
difficult one.
questions were hard? Yes. What is your motto? My motto is empower, inspire, and innovate.
Yeah, I see.
Because education should never be static.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, when I introduced interactive learning tools like Padlet, Google Classroom, and so on to my students, I saw how their engagement skyrocketed, empowering them with the new ways to interact with the content, inspiring them to take ownership of their learning, and constantly seeking out innovative methods made a real difference. I believe this approach is key to keeping education fresh and exciting.
I see. Okay, thank you. Can you repeat your motto again, please?
Empower, inspire, and innovate.
All right, thank you. It's a really nice motto. Thank you, Mona. All right, Mona, I'll ask all my questions for tonight, okay? And before ending our live sessions, would you like to add anything else, or would you like to say anything to our audiences?
Of course, before we wrap up, I want to thank everyone for joining today's conversation. Education is constantly evolving, and it's exciting to think about the future we are shaping together. Let's continue to empower, inspire, and innovate in our classrooms
Exactly.
and beyond. Keep pushing boundaries, stay curious, and always remember education should never be static. Thank you for being part of this journey, and I look forward to what's next.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
so much.
Thank you very much, Mona. And I would like to say thank you very much one more time for your suggestions, for your ideas, okay, and for your advice, and especially the most important thing, your time. You've spent your special time here with us. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And
Thank you all.
you're
Thank you
welcome.
for everything.
And Mona Sawan was with us tonight with in Teacher Talks 194th session, and we had a fruitful session with her. We have talked a lot of things with her here. And as you know that we are going to be here next week on the same day at the same time, every Monday at 9 p.m. for Turkey's time, okay? And until the next time, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And until the next time, bye bye, everybody, and take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, Mona. All right,
Thank
and bye
you.
bye one more
Thank you.
time, and
Likewise.
peace, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.